Hello students, welcome to Standard 7. The muscular system and digestive system in human beings. Types of muscles. First, skeletal muscles. The two ends of each of these muscles are attached to two different bones. Examples of such muscles are muscles of the arms and legs. Their movements are voluntary. They are also responsible for holding the bones of the skeleton together and giving shape to our body. Second, heart or cardiac muscles. These muscles bring about the contraction and relaxation of the heart. Their movement is involuntary. Cardiac muscles cause our heart to relax and contract continuously at a rate of about 70 times per minute. Third, smooth muscles. These muscles are present in the internal organs other than the heart. For example, muscles of the stomach, intestine, blood vessels, uterus, etc. Their movements are involuntary and slow. Various vital functions of our body, of which we remain quite unaware, are carried out by these special muscles. How do muscles perform their functions? Try this. Hold your arm straight at the elbow, that is 180 degree, without closing your fist. Bend the arm of the elbow to 90 degree. Third, touch the shoulder with your fingers on same side. Muscles of which part of your arm contracted and relaxed during the above three actions? Muscles in our body always work in groups. When some muscles contract, other muscles of the same group relax. This is how muscles help in the proper performance of the various functions of our body. The muscle on the front of the bone in our upper arm is called the biceps. The muscle at the back is called the tricep. Use your brain power. What would happen if the cardiac muscles do not move? What would happen if the cardiac muscles do not move? If the cardiac muscles do not move, the heart will not work at all. Food enters the stomach and the stomach muscles do not move. Answer: if the food enters the stomach and the stomach muscles do not move, food will not get digested. Always remember, muscles of our body must be strong and efficient. Our diet must include proteins and carbohydrates in sufficient quantity for the proper growth and repair of muscles. We must get regular exercise. It makes the muscle strong. We must sit with a straight back and not with the back hunched or bent. Hunched means sit or stand with one's shoulders raised and the top of one's body bent forward. Otherwise, gradually changes occur in the structure of the vertebrae. Muscles in the shoulder and back begin to hurt. Disorders of the vertebral column may also arise. During exercise, movements of the heart muscles become more rapid. Breathing too becomes faster, ensuring a sufficient supply of oxygen and nutrients to various parts of the body. Do you know? The study of muscles is called myology. Contraction is the basic property of muscles. The largest muscle of our body is in the thigh. The smallest muscle is attached to a bone in the ear called stapes.